Imposter Syndrome. Why you are already worthy of your success. Psychology plus practice.
In this video, we won't just speculate. We will 1. Understand the roots of the phenomenon from a modern psychological perspective, referencing the work of key researchers. 2. Determine your imposter type. Are you a perfectionist, an expert, a superhero, a soloist, or a natural genius? 3. Get some practical tools. I'll give you a step-by-step algorithm and exercises, including a success dossier and a compliment-accepting technique that will help you gather evidence of your competence. 4. Create a personal imposter shield, a mental defense for the future. This video is your personal therapy session. Ready to stop feeling like a fraud and start embracing your success? Then let's get started. Imagine this scene: the office of a major IT company. Ksenia, the department head, has just delivered a brilliant presentation of a new project to the board of directors. Her colleagues shake her hand, and the CEO says, "Ksenia, this is brilliant. We're all impressed." And what does Ksenia herself feel at that moment? Panic. Her inner voice whispers, "Oh my God, they fell for this bluff. Now everyone thinks I was just lucky. Soon everyone will realize I'm doing this without any real understanding." Sound familiar? If so, you're in the same boat as Meryl Streep, Albert Einstein, and, according to some sources, your seemingly confident colleague. Welcome to the world of Imposter Syndrome.
Imposter Syndrome. Why do successful people feel like frauds?
I found myself in this trap for a long time. When my first book came out and I was invited to a major radio station, I was sure the host was about to say on air, "Guys, we've checked. This guy doesn't know anything." I sat at the microphone, thinking not about being helpful to the listeners, but about how to conceal my incompetence. And you know what's most paradoxical? The book was a success, the interview went great, but my brain refused to accept it. I attribute my success to lucky circumstances, help from friends, a loyal audience, anything but my efforts and knowledge. And today, we'll walk the path from this feeling to a reliance on facts and inner confidence.
Part 1. Psychological roots. Where does this voice speak within us?
This phenomenon was first described in the late 1970s by two clinical psychologists, Paulina Clance and Susan Imes. They studied successful women and noticed a paradox. Outwardly confident and accomplished, they internally considered themselves frauds who had simply outsmarted everyone. Key definition: Imposter syndrome is a psychological phenomenon in which a person is unable to adequately attribute their achievements to their own qualities, abilities, and efforts. They experience a constant fear of being exposed and believe their success is undeserved. Why does this happen? The roots run deep. 1. Family script. Often in childhood, we are given two contradictory messages. On the one hand, you're a genius, you're special. This creates unrealistically high expectations. On the other hand, look, Mashenka from next door was already reading Shakespeare at age 5, comparison to an unattainable ideal. Or success in one area of studies is offset by devaluation in another. What's wrong with your hair? You're a smart girl. The child learns, I'm loved for my achievements, not just for the sake of it. 2. The cultural narrative of genius. We love stories about child prodigies who find everything easy, about natural talent. This creates the myth that true competence must be painful, quick, and obvious. If you study for a long time, made mistakes, doubted, then you're fake. One famous psychologist, the author of the concept of fixed and flexible thinking, fought against this myth, proving that the brain and abilities develop. 3. Distortion of reality. The imposter brain uses two main cognitive distortions. Asterisk personalization success asterisk. I was just lucky. The project was easy. My boss was in a good mood. Asterisk catastrophizing failure asterisk. I made a mistake in a report. That proves I'm a complete idiot and will soon be fired. Vivid dialogue, internal monologue. Asterisk rational self asterisk. You got a promotion. You were chosen from 5 candidates. Asterisk imposter voice asterisk. They just didn't see it. Or maybe others had more important things to do. They took pity on me. How long will I last in my new position? A month? 2. This voice is not your essence. It is a habitual mental reaction that can be retrained.
Part 2. What kind of imposters are you? Portraits in the interior.
Researchers identify several types. We are often a mixture of them, but one dominates. 1. The perfectionist. For them, they're only perfect, and failure, any mistake, even the smallest, is evidence of incompetence. Asterisk inner dialogue. Yes, the project was completed and profits increased by 20%, but there was a typo in the presentation 15 seconds in. Shame. Asterisk trap. Doesn't let you start until everything is perfect. Burns out. 2. The expert. Believes they must know everything about their topic before taking on a task. Constantly seeks courses and certifications, but feels their knowledge is never enough. Asterisk inner dialogue. I can't teach this workshop because I haven't read the latest study by Finnish scientists from 2023. Asterisk trap. Asterisk procrastination under the guise of preparation. Devalues one's current experience. 3. Natural genius. Natural. Believes that competence equals the ability to do something quickly and on the first try. If it doesn't work out right away, it's shameful and should be abandoned. Asterisk internal dialogue. Asterisk. I tried playing guitar for a month, and I still don't sound like Hendrix. I guess I have no talent. Asterisk trap. Asterisk avoids difficult tasks with a learning curve. 4. Soloist. Individualist. A true professional does everything themselves. Asking for help is a sign of weakness and deception. Asterisk internal dialogue. Asterisk. If I ask a colleague for help, everyone will understand that I can't handle it alone. Asterisk trap. Asterisk overload. Inability to work in a team. 5. Superhero. Superman/Superwoman. Proves their worth through exhaustion. Must be 150% successful in all areas. Work, family, hobbies, sports. Asterisk internal dialogue. Asterisk. I must be the best employee, the perfect parent, and also run a marathon. Otherwise, I'm just a lazy loser. Asterisk trap. Asterisk burnout. Health problems. Addressing the viewer. Listen to yourself. Did you recognize it? Understanding your type is already 50% of the work. You're not that weird. You fit a specific study pattern, and patterns are controlled.
Part 3. Practice. Gathering evidence and accepting reality.
Now, to the most important part. How to shift focus from internal fear to external, objective facts. Exercise 1. Success dossier. It was recommended by one of the pioneers of this phenomenon. This isn't a gratitude journal. It's an accounting of your competence. 1. Facts. Every day or once a week, write down 3 to 5 specific things you did well. Not feelings, but actions. Examples. Conducted difficult negotiations and agreed on a budget. Wrote an article that a colleague found useful. Helped a newcomer understand the system. Fixed a bug that saved the project. 2. The role of your qualities. Next to each fact, write down which of your skills and qualities enabled this. Example. Agreed on the budget. Persistence, listening skills, product knowledge. 3. Feedback artifacts. Create a separate folder called Praise. Add screenshots of grateful messages, emails from clients, and positive feedback on project results. When an imposter's voice starts speaking, open this folder. Exercise 2. The thank you technique, accepting praise. Imposters devalue compliments. You're welcome. That's nothing. This is a reflex. Let's create a new one. Algorithm. 1. Stop. Don't respond automatically. 2. Take a breath. 3. Say, thank you. I'm very pleased to hear that. This is the basic, polite part. For add important. I really worked hard on that report, or I'm glad my experience was useful to you. You associate the praise with a specific action or quality of yours. Example dialogue. Coworker. Your report was brilliant. Old reaction. Oh, come on. It's nothing special. I was nervous. New reaction. Thank you. That's great to hear. Pause. I really spent a lot of time preparing and trying to make complex data understandable. You're not becoming narcissistic. You're simply acknowledging reality.
Part 4. The shield from the imposter. Algorithm. Step-by-step defense during an attack.
When the I'll be found out panic hits, take these steps. Step 1. Identify the enemy. Say to yourself, stop. This isn't me talking. This is imposter syndrome talking. It's just a thought, not a fact. Step 2. Shift into investigator mode. Ask questions. What evidence do I have that I can handle this? Remember the success dossier. What advice would I give to a friend in my position? What am I missing? Experience, preparation, past successes. Step 3. Normalize the process. Tell yourself, being a beginner, learning, making mistakes. This is a normal part of growth, not proof of my phoniness. Remember the psychologist's quote, that even great scientists spend most of their time in ignorance and doubt. Step 4. Separate emotions from actions. I feel fear, that's normal. But I still follow the plan. Feelings don't control me. Step 5. Practice good enough. Ask, what is good enough for this task? And strive for that realistic, not ideal standard. Imposter syndrome isn't a diagnosis. It's a distorted mental habit that may have once protected you from disappointment, but now it prevents you from enjoying your successes, taking on ambitious projects, and truly feeling like you belong. You're not a phony. You're a person who, through learning, mistakes, and effort, achieved your goals. Your success is real. Your competence is supported by facts. Today's conversation is a first step toward letting your inner critic stop being your master and become just background noise. Take your success profile, start accepting compliments, and use your shield. And remember, if you fear you're an imposter, that's the surest sign you're not one. A true imposter never doubts their right to occupy someone else's space. Your success isn't an accident. It's a pattern. Believe it. Subscribe, like, and share your imposter type in the comments. All the best.